Coming up in this episode, we're going to introduce the Zulu Summer Bio series. We're going to share with you a great web resource and all of this in our new structure. I'm Tim.
I'm Julie, and welcome to MyDenmarkTV.com.
This episode of MyDenmarkTV.com is made possible by GoBookATable.com, a popular online restaurant booking site that helps you to quickly reserve a table online in cities across Europe, including Denmark, for free. And when you use GoBookATable.com, you're supporting MyDenmarkTV.
So Tim, I'm really excited about a new segment, so let's go to the first one.
Yes, the first one we're calling What's Up? And it's all about what's happening in Denmark, and especially in Copenhagen, right now. It's relevant, it's current, it's entertaining, and best of all, it's stuff that we like to do.
So what's up for this week?
Well, this week, it's the Zulu Summer Bio series, which we're going to introduce you to. Tell me, do you like films? Don't you find that a good movie is even better when you're watching it with a bunch of people? I mean, a good movie is a good movie, but it's even better in a theater with a couple hundred people, isn't it? Now imagine sitting on the grass, a warm summer night, beer in your hand, surrounded by family, friends, big screen in front of you. Does that sound like a good movie experience? Because every summer, the Summer Bio series runs in Copenhagen and also in Aalborg and Aarhus. And this is exactly the experience you have. The movies are free, it's open air, a lot of people come out. Now the movies, they're not the latest movies, that is the ones that are playing in the theater, but they're pretty good. We're talking mainstream Hollywood stuff, but big films, usually from the last 2 years. In 2010, the program includes Bruno, The Hurt Locker, Avatar, The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus, and several others. So you get the idea. You can check out the program below the episode at MyDenmarkTV.com, and we've also got a link to the Summer Bio series so you can get all the information you need. If you can make it, it's worth it. You'll enjoy it.
Great stuff, team. Now I have a chance to see Avatar, which I haven't seen yet.
Really? You haven't seen Avatar yet?
No. I must be one of the few people who haven't.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It's got great effects, no question about it. It's time to move on to our next segment, another new one. What is it, Julie?
Well, our second segment will be Made in Denmark.
Made in Denmark. Sounds good.
Yeah, the concept is pretty simple. Every week we will share with you one resource that we find useful. So we will talk about, websites, books, just great products and services. All the things that will make your life easier.
Sounds good. And it's all made in Denmark. Practical stuff. And this segment is going to be hosted by Vladimir. So Vladimir, take it away.
Thanks guys. Well, I am very excited about being on the show. After hiding behind the curtains most of the time, as Tim and Julie said, the goal of this segment, called Made in Denmark, is to share with you some great resources, books, services which are made in Denmark that we personally use or know well and therefore recommend them to you. Well, today I would like to share with you two great resources. The first one is called Whazzz, found at whazzz.com. You probably know that most Danes spend a lot of time in summer houses during the holiday season. But what to do if you don't own a summer house? Well, with Whazzz it's not a problem. The website lets you rent a holiday cottage house, or sommerhus as locals call it, in Denmark and other holiday destinations across Europe. You can search for thousands of affordable summer cottages, sometimes as little as £10 per night per person. And it's pretty easy to find some great deals too. Most rentals have great locations and any facility you may need, be it internet, swimming pool, sauna and so on. They have a very easy search functionality and some nice last-minute deals, which you can see on the right side of the website. So if you are looking to rent a cottage house to spend some quality time with your family instead of staying in an expensive hotel, with Whazzz you might be much better off. Imagine nature, your family only, water, blue sky. Isn't that great? The second great resource I would like to share with you is called bogpriser.dk. If you are a bookworm and buy books on the internet, this is a great resource. You can quickly compare prices on any book at bogpriser.dk. I have personally saved hundreds of dollars using this resource. You simply type a title of the book or ISBN, which stands for International Standard Book Number, and the site starts searching and comparing prices sold by major Danish and international online book resellers such as Saxo.com, Amazon, and so on. Check it out, it's free, it's quick, and easy to use. I love this website, and I'm sure you will too. If you like these two resources, you might be interested in CopenhagenClicks.com, which is an ever-growing collection of great and useful resources you need to take most out of your stay in Denmark. Check out CopenhagenClicks.com for more information. And now it's back to Julie and team.
So on to the next segment. In this one we get a little more cultural, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, we are. Our next segment is called Hygge. And Hygge has a very special meaning in Danish. But for this segment, it's about discovering the unique things that we find about the Danish culture and lifestyle.
So what's Hygge for this week, Julie?
Well, this week we start with a series about the green lifestyle in Denmark. And basically, we're going to find the answer to the question, how green are the Danes really? So here we go.
Hi, as you can see, I'm living green right now because I'm on the way on my bike, of course, to talk to the people behind the Danish Cyclist Federation. I'm going to talk to them and to discover what they do to make Denmark, and especially Copenhagen, very, very bike-friendly. So, let's go! I'm standing here with Whazzz, who is the press chief of Danish Cyclist Federation. So, Whazzz, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Why biking is so popular here in Denmark, especially in Copenhagen?
During the 70s, during the oil crisis, the international oil crisis, on Sundays it was simply banned to use your car. We had like car-free Sundays. Also, it was very expensive to use your car because of the high petrol prices. Therefore, the people of Copenhagen simply demanded to get good conditions for their bikes.
And that slowly developed into the biking mentality.
It's a very also fashionable, has become so, to go around in your bike in Copenhagen. It's kind of uncool to arrive in a big car. To arrive in a big car is not a signal that you are prosperous or wealthy, it's just a signal that you're lazy. When you say that it's supposed to be the best biking city in the world and have 50% of all commuters biking, another thing that has to be improved in that is also bicycling tourism. It's a good bicycling city, but you need to tell people in the rest of the country and also outside Denmark what an excellent place it is to go bicycling. You need more information, and it has to be available on the internet. Therefore, we are right now working to have a website with information, not just in Danish, but in English and other languages as well, that can be read in Beijing or Munich or New York or anywhere.
So that was the interview. Now back to Julie and team.
So for the last stop, we're going to answer some questions from viewers.
Yes, I believe we're calling this mail to MyDenmarkTV.com. And this week we've got a question from Pedro Martinez. Sounds Spanish, doesn't it? And he writes, I've seen your wonderful TV series, and I've got a question. I will be coming to Denmark for an exchange for a semester, and I would like to find a part-time job. Since I, of course, don't have any Danish language skills, I'm wondering if it will be possible for me to find work, for example, as a cleaner. Can you give me any suggestions? You want to start off?
I think I actually know one website that's called studenterguiden.dk, and here you can actually find a part-time cleaning job as a student.
That sounds good. And I think on a more general level, it's important to realize that in Denmark, of course, it isn't easy as a foreigner to find jobs. But in particular in the blue-collar work area, cleaning and so forth, there is a lot of foreigners working. So it's not impossible, even if you don't have Danish language skills. Yes, it takes a bit of extra effort, but the jobs are there. So if you have a question of your own, be sure to email it to us. We're going to be covering them each week So that's about it for this episode.
Yes. And you can also benefit from a personal consultation with MyDenmarkTV team on any issues related to visiting, working, or living in Denmark. Just click on the link below that says consult with MyDenmarkTV team for more information.
But of course, there's so much more to see and experience than we could ever tell you about in a single episode. And that's why we'd love to have you as a guest on one of our guided tours of Copenhagen. If you're coming to Denmark, we offer tours on foot, boat, bicycle. Basically, you will experience the very best, the sights, the sounds, the tastes that this city has to offer. Just click on the link below that says MyDenmarkTV.com tours.
Join us again next week, where we will be sharing with you lots more tips and insights about Denmark, making your stay more fun.
And you can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/MyDenmarkTV. That's it for this week. Thanks very much.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Ready to go. This segment is going to be hosted by Vladimir! Vladimir, take it away.